All right, welcome back to Ron's Garage. I want to do a little windshield installation wrap up here. There's been a little disagreement on in the comments about did I do it right? Did I not do it right? That kind of thing. I did some research before I even started this, and putting it in from the inside, I found was the right way to do it. And after some of the comments, I went back and redid some of that research. Chevs of the 40s, Jalopy Journal, VCCA, I think that's Vintage Chevrolet Club of America. They all say on this 1940 coupe, not a truck, but a coupe, the windshield has to go in from the inside. And there is some evidence for that. Let me draw a quick little picture. I wasn't paying attention to the camera just now. I hope I was pointing it where I wanted to. But anyway, the window seal that I have, I don't even know, there. That's better without the finger. Basically, it's shaped like this. This actually comes down like that. Let me redo that. Well, I'm just making a mess. Like that, okay? And this is, I think it's over a ½ inch. I think it's about 5/8 here, okay? So what that gets me is, well, that's being silly. Anyway, with this being the portion that I have right now, that flap over the lip here, okay? And the glass going into the center part here, all right? If I had that the other way around, then that 5/8 inch part, with this flap over from the outside, that 5/8 inch part would be sticking up out here. It wouldn't even go behind the wiper transmissions. So I'm fairly certain I've got this on, well, I'm not fairly certain, I'm 100% certain I've got it on right. Also, the center section here, if you can see that, is definitely on the outside of the car. I still got to get that one bolt put in. But it's on the outside of the car, and the rubber lip that goes around the gasket is split both at the bottom and up at the top. Okay, to go around that. And then what holds the windshield in are these center section bolts and the window trim on the inside. Very certain about that. Last night I did a little bit, and this morning I did a lot of checking, and that is the correct way to put that windshield in. Now, it is contrary to stuff I learned growing up too, that windshields go in from the outside so that air pressure holds them in. But I don't know why it changed, but the windshield on this coupe, and I think Dave at Scott Rod's, his 36, that windshield went in from the inside too. So I don't know when that changed, but somewhere along the line it did change. So anyway, I just wanted to wrap that up. I've still got to drill some more holes and finish putting in the inside trim, which will help me tighten everything up. But and I have to figure out some way. Excuse me. I'm thinking that this was, a chrome strip or something that went across here. There are nuts in here for these bolts to come through, these screws. So I know that those screws go into that from the inside, but I don't know if there was some trim piece or something that clipped over these or whatever. So I'm pretty sure this car did not have chrome trim on it. You know, I don't know that, but it just doesn't look like chrome trim would go on there. It could, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to call the windshield installed for video purposes anyway. You know, like I said, I still got to drill some holes and put the rest of the screws in. But I'll do that slowly. Not slowly, I'll do it next. But I'm probably not going to video that. So for all intents and purposes, the windshield is done. I've still got a couple other big jobs to do. Big, not necessarily big, but, you know, big as far as the car goes. I've got the transmission cooler lines I've got to run. I know those are not going to fit exact because they don't make a set unless I had them special made for a turbo 350 in a 1940 coupe with a small block Chevy with the radiator sitting where this one is sitting. So I got something that's close. I got the the early 60s vintage Nova and Chevy 2. They attach to the transmission, come alongside the oil pan, and then one goes straight and then one splits off and goes over that way. I know I'm going to have to cut those. I may be able to cut them, bend them slightly, and put unions in there back together. They may be too short, and I have to cut them and put little hoses between the fittings and the tube at the bottom. I don't yet know which way I'm going to have to go with that. So, but I've got other stuff I've got to do under the car when I get it up in the air a little bit to do that anyway. So I got to finish putting the new spark plugs in. I can't get to two of them from the top, the two back here, 5 and 7. I don't know for sure yet on these if I can get to all of them from the top. But I can certainly reach up from underneath them with a wrench on them. You know, I got to do that. I got a lot of little stuff. Fixing the bracketry for the accelerator pedal, finish putting the carb back on, thermostat housing, hoses, belt, and wiring is the big one. So, but it's all coming. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments. I really do appreciate, you know, the feedback I get. I don't want that to stop, you know, because I learn a lot from that feedback. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.